Did you know that ignoring subtle signs can put your heart at risk? I want to share a story that might sound familiar to many of you. Imagine waking up one day with a headache that simply would not go away. At first, you might think it is just another ordinary headache. But over time, these headaches become more frequent, and you begin to feel lightheaded and dizzy even after a short walk. This could be an early sign that your body is trying to tell you something important about your blood pressure. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is a condition that many seniors in the United States face. It is often called the silent killer because it rarely shows symptoms until serious complications occur. Research from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows that nearly half of adults over the age of 50 have hypertension, and many of them are not even aware of it. I once heard about a gentleman, a retired teacher from Ohio, who experienced mild dizziness and headaches for months. He brushed them off as part of getting older until one day he suffered a heart attack. That incident changed his life and his family's lives forever. This is not meant to scare you, but to remind you that your body gives you signs, and it is important to listen. Now let us look closely at the warning signs that may indicate high blood pressure. The first sign to be aware of is headaches accompanied by dizziness. These are not the common headaches you might experience from a long day at work or a minor cold. Instead, these are persistent and seem to come out of nowhere. When you experience these symptoms, your body is sending you an urgent message. It is a call for you to check your blood pressure and consult with your doctor. Ignoring these signals can lead to complications like stroke or heart failure. The next warning sign is shortness of breath. You might notice that even simple tasks, like climbing a few steps or carrying groceries, leave you unusually breathless. It feels as if your lungs are not getting enough air. I recall a story of a woman in Florida who loved gardening. Over time, she found herself pausing frequently to catch her breath. At first, she thought she was just out of shape. But her doctor later told her that her blood pressure was dangerously high and that the strain on her heart was evident in her labored breathing. This story is a clear example that if you are finding it harder to breathe during everyday activities, it is time to seek medical advice immediately. Chest pain is another critical signal that should never be ignored. Many people assume that chest pain means they are having a heart attack. And while that might sometimes be the case, chest pain can also be an early indicator of high blood pressure. When your heart works too hard to pump blood through stiff arteries, it can result in pain that radiates from your chest to your arms or jaw. I once listened to a cardiologist from the Mayo Clinic explain how even slight discomfort in the chest should prompt a quick checkup. This is not a condition to take lightly, and the fear of a major heart event is real. Taking action at the first sign of chest pain can be the difference between life and death. Another warning sign is changes in vision. You may notice that your vision becomes blurry or that you see double. Vision changes occur because high blood pressure can damage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. I remember a case shared by a family friend whose vision began to deteriorate slowly over several months. It was only when he got his eyes examined that he learned high blood pressure was the culprit. His experience reminds us that our eyes are not only the windows to our soul, but also to our overall health. Regular eye exams can help detect changes early on, giving you a chance to prevent further damage. Finally, there is the sign of unexpected fatigue and confusion. It might come as a shock when you find yourself unusually tired even after a full night's sleep, or when simple tasks feel overwhelming. Sometimes you might even experience moments of confusion. These symptoms are often dismissed as part of aging, but they can also indicate that your body is under stress from high blood pressure. I have heard from several healthcare professionals who say that these feelings of extreme fatigue and occasional mental fog are serious red flags. They urge anyone experiencing these symptoms to get a checkup as soon as possible. These 5 signs, persistent headaches and dizziness, shortness of breath during light activities, chest pain, changes in vision, and unexpected fatigue or confusion, are messages your body sends when it is under strain. They are not always dramatic and they can be easy to dismiss. However, for the 50-plus community, recognizing these subtle clues is vital. I want you to understand that early detection is key. A timely checkup can lead to treatments that significantly reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other life-threatening conditions. If you notice any of these symptoms, do not hesitate to speak with your doctor. I know it can be unsettling to face these warning signs, but taking action now can save your life. The message is clear. Do not ignore what your body is telling you. High blood pressure is manageable when detected early, and there are many practical steps you can take to lower your risk. This includes maintaining a healthy diet, engaging in regular physical activity, reducing salt intake, and managing stress through relaxation techniques.